Hello and welcome back to my channel, Ultra's What Ifs. Today we'll be covering what if Ash was born in the Sinnoh region. What if, instead of being born in the Kanto region, he was born in the Sinnoh region? This is a what if to answer that question. Our story would start off with a 13-year-old boy named Ash Ketchum waking up to get a starter from Professor Rowan. Soon after, he realizes he overslept and has to rush over to the lab. By the time he gets there, the starters are already gone, meaning he's left starterless. The boy is clearly distraught after hearing the news from the professor, but Rowan says he has one more Pokemon left for Ash. Rowan would hand Ash the Pokeball with a Pokemon inside. It's revealed to be Riolu, the Amination Pokemon that was first found in this region. Ash is excited that he's still got a Pokemon. He's about to leave after thanking Rowan, but Rowan stops him and gives him a Pokedex and Pokeballs. Ash leaves the lab and is greeted by his childhood best friend, Dawn. It seems she chose Piplup as her starter, but that doesn't really matter. Dawn decides to join Ash on his journey to catch every Pokemon in Sinnoh and become a champion of the Sinnoh region. The duo hit the road for the first town that holds the gym. It is worth noting that without Team Rocket, Ash doesn't catch a Starly, but instead runs into a Shinx who's rambunctious and a great battler. Ash wants to catch the electric type, thinking it would be a good fit for his team, which means this is Ash's ever first Pokemon battle. Ash sends out Riolu and uses the Pokedex to see its moves. It ends up knowing Quick Attack, Endure, Metal Claw, and Aura Spear. Ash decides to call upon Aura Spear. Riolu uses the fighting type move, but it's very unstable, as when Riolu forms it, it's all over the place and ends up blowing up. This gives Shinx a chance to attack with Spark, blowing Riolu back. Ash orders a Quick Attack, and with insane speed, Riolu hits Shinx in the face. Ash throws a Pokeball, and 3, 2, 1. It makes a click sound, meaning Ash has caught his first ever Pokemon. Further down the road, Ash and Dawn end up meeting Paul, who asks for a 3-on-3 battle with Ash. Ash says he only has 2 Pokemon, and Paul scoffs after calling Ash pathetic and walks off. This really annoys Ash, but Dawn ends up telling Ash it's not a big deal and he shouldn't worry about people like that. They head back on the road, which they end up meeting a person named Nando. This part still plays the same, with Ash and Dawn convincing him to compete in the Pokemon League and Pokemon Contest. Ash also signs up for the Sinnoh League, and the duo head on their way. Ash and Dawn end up meeting a Turtwig on their way to Orberg City, and a woman appears telling them Turtwig's backstory. This episode would play out the same, just minus Team Rocket. Ash adds Turtwig to his team after seeing how well it can battle, meaning his team has bought the 3. These next few parts change a lot without Team Rocket. Paul never catches Ursaring, and Brock, supposed to be Krogunk, just carries on with its life. Outside of Jubilife City, Ash and Dawn come across a Baniri who seems to like Shinx. Ash wants to catch it to fill his Pokedex. Dawn thinks it's cute, so she wants to catch it. They decide to have a battle to see who gets to catch it, and Ash wins with Shinx, meaning Ash adds a normal type bunny to his team. In Jubilife City, Ash and Dawn compete in the Pokemon contest as Baniri seemed like it wanted to join. They both end up losing to somebody named Zoe they met heading into Jubilife City. We finally make it to Orberg City, which holds the first gym. Ash is overjoyed to have finally made it to Orberg City. He instantly runs over to the gym, but instead is greeted by Paul, who says he's challenging the gym first. Ash and Dawn decide to watch Paul's battle, which he is barely able to squeak by. Ash and Dawn head over to the Pokemon Center at night and see a kid thanking Paul for giving him a Azumarill. This angers Ash, knowing he has to win at the gym tomorrow to show that Paul is wrong with the way he treats and trains his Pokemon. The next day, the battle begins against Roark and Ash. It's a heated battle with Baniri and Geodude, and a multitude of ice beams and twists from Baniri and rock throws and mega punches from Geodude. But after a rock throw and an ice beam clash, Ash is the winner of round 1. The trainers recall their Pokemon and send out their next Pokemon, Tortig and Onix. The battle is not only in Ash's favor with the type advantage, it's also in favor with the size. Tortig is way too fast for Onix to hit, so a couple of Razor Leafs later, Onix goes down. But Turtwig did take some damage. The last battle is Riolu against Cranidos. Its quick attacks and headbutts hitting rapidly, clashing against one another. This battle is intense, the two putting in a lot of work and are an equal match with each other. Ash sees how this battle is going to go, so he knows what he has to do. He calls for an Aura Spear from Riolu, and this one is actually a complete one and hits Cranidos head on. This is enough to get Ash to win. Paul is impressed seeing the power of Ash's Pokemon, especially his Riolu, but he keeps it on the low. Paul talks to Ash, saying how that battle was impressive, but Ash almost lost. After the chat, Ash and Dawn head to Floroma Town. Dawn still catches Pachirisu, and we skip to Floroma Town, which Dawn still wins, getting her first ribbon. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you want to see part 2, make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.